Hello, am I live? Yes. Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. It's absolutely pouring down with rain out there this morning. There's a storm going on. You'll hear the thunder and lightning, and it's a bit exciting. But what's even more exciting than that is we had the announcement yesterday of what's opening up in Thailand as of the 3rd of May on Monday, and I've just booked in for a hair appointment on Thursday. We're allowed to get our hair cut again, but we've got to wear a mask throughout it, so that's going to be good. So I'll use one of these cheapo family masks because it's likely going to get cut. Like, I can't imagine that it's going to work very, very well, but there we go. On Monday. Hey Mina, how are you? So I'm really excited about that. I'm kind of excited about the rain as well. Although I do need to go shopping today, so I hope it stops. It's just completely grey out there. Right, so I'm going to go deeper into the daily read, and I'm going to do readings for all you guys as well that are on, if you're on live. Is anyone going to join us apart from Mina? Mina's in the house. The daily read today, the 1st of May. It's May already. This year is going fast. Yeah, I'm good, Mina. I'm feeling really good today. I got 8 hours sleep last night, not in one chunk. I got 5 hours sleep and then another 3. That's the first time I've got 8 hours sleep for a couple of weeks. And that's because I got a massage yesterday. My friend found me a massage therapist that visits homes and can still work, and she did it at his place, and I got a 2-hour massage from her. And I was telling her about my sleep being bad. She said, I think it's going to be good tonight, and I said, I think so too, and it was really good, and I feel so much better for it. And so, yeah, she said that she'll come here next time to massage me, so I might do that very soon. To sort my neck. It's my neck. She was really good with it. She did 2 hours, but with my neck in particular, I needed it. I need a lot of them to catch up, because I was 2 months without a massage when I usually get a massage once a week or once every 2 weeks because of the physical activity and because of working on a computer and all the exercise that I do. I need it to release it. Otherwise, it all mounts up like this and I end up not sleeping properly. Hey Chris, how are you? Yeah, so daily read today, 1st of May. I did watch it. It's about reaching out for things. It's about listening to our heart and then reaching out for things, especially those things that haven't been working for us. You know, those tricky parts of our lives that say everything's sorted in your life, but you don't have the relationship that you want. Well, today's the day of that energy to reach out for that thing, to try again, to go for it. It was a great massage. And we're a bit like twins. She's the same age as me, and she's got 3 children as well. Got so much in common. I've seen her around. She says she's seen me around too. She thinks she's massaged me before somewhere over the years. But yeah, she's going to come here in a few days, probably after the weekend, and I'll get more until I'm feeling good again, until I'm sleeping properly through the night all the time. That's fantastic, and I'm booked in for a haircut. The day that the hairdresser opens, I'm booked in the morning. So it's exciting. What's not exciting is they've extended the alcohol ban for another month. That's not exciting. That's kind of annoying. I don't usually buy it, but since it's been 3 weeks that it's been banned, and I've been wanting to have a bottle of wine, and I can't get one, so it's kind of annoying. But it feels good. It feels like this energy that we've got in Thailand today, that things are opening up again as of Monday. Some things are opening up with very strict rules. Some places can open up, but they've got to clean and disinfect things every 10 minutes. It seems a little bit extreme to me. But yeah, there's very strict rules around the places that can open up. But it's exciting. It's like the excitement of things opening back up again. Those just the little things that we've taken for granted before. You know, you're all going to go through this when it all starts opening up in your countries as well. We got the trust card today. I love the colours in this. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear Divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. That rhymes. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Nice. All I need now is the dentist to open. But I know dentists, I'm pretty sure. What they're going to do is they're going to do this first wave of openings, and then they're going to see how it goes, see if it starts spreading again, because we're down to like 6 or 7 new confirmed cases in the whole of Thailand a day now, so it's very, very low, and they are specific areas as well. So yeah, it's in Bangkok. There's like just a couple of areas in Thailand where it still seems to be around, so it's like slowly open up, and then they're going to see if it starts spreading again. So yeah, exciting. It's exciting. It's like normal life returning slowly. And so when I was around at my friend's house, they've got a restaurant now, which of course is shut at the moment, that his sister and his cousin run it. And his sister told me, we're opening back up on Monday, and she's so excited about it. Hi Jessica. How are you, Jessica? A new name in the house. So let's go deeper into the read. So we got about the energies of reaching out for things, reaching out for success if we've not had success before. Those things that you're kind of a bit jaded about. You know, maybe that problem area in your life, maybe it's money, maybe it's success, maybe it's your job, maybe it's relationships. Just that one area that maybe you've got a bit jaded about and you don't reach out for it as much because it's always disappointing or it's hard to manifest it. The energies of today say, listen to your heart and reach out again. Listen to your heart and reach out again. Ooh. Communication coming abundance. See, this is the same energy. It's that opening up energy, opening up again. Things are opening up again. Even if your country isn't opening up again like Thailand is, which is very exciting, it's still that same, it's the same kind of energy, but on a smaller level in your life. Things are opening up again. So this could be news that you can work from home again, or news that some money is coming in. There's news. There's some news today coming in for you about abundance that opens the door to abundance. So it could be like we had over the last couple of days, announcements like, oh, we're putting a plan together to open the country back up, to get people back to work, and you get that excitement. It's that kind of thing. You've got communication coming, that abundance is on its way. Now, if you have still been working like me, this could be a shift, a shift in that as well. This could be like if we're waiting, like Nikki, for money from a house sale or something like that, money from a divorce settlement, things like that moving again. Things are starting to move again. You're getting communication coming that abundance is on its way, or that abundance could be on its way, that the possibilities are there, the avenues are opening up again. So that's cool. And also, yeah, I've got my half-price reading sale is starting later today. I'm going to open that up later today. So that's on my Soulmate Twin Flame readings this weekend. Half price. Woo! So if you want to get one of those, just check out my website later on. I don't know when I'm going to set it off, in a few hours maybe. This is my day off-ish. Still do cafe. I've got a couple of readings to do that came in overnight, but it's my day off-ish. Hey, Silvermere. Yeah, I'm going to pick some cards out for you. I'm just going to go deeper into the daily read first, and then I'm going to do readings for everyone that's on. So stick around. The energies of today, so we've got abundance coming, or news of abundance coming, or news that it's even possible for abundance to come now, or, just that kind of thing. Things opening up again. Avenues for abundance opening up again. Either in your country, but in your personal life. We've also got, the heart. This is heart energy. Soften and open our hearts. This is, if you're pessimistic about that, this is pessimism. This is saying, if you're pessimistic that things are opening up, that things are coming to you, that you're even going to get what you want, things are going to happen for you, especially if you're reaching out for whatever hasn't been working so good in your life. This is saying your pessimism, your the way that you're looking at the thoughts you're having about it, the universe can't get past that. The universe has to give you evidence of your beliefs. And so if you're believing that it's not going to be good, that the money's not going to come to you, or that love is not going to come to you, it's not going to happen, you're not going to get what you want, you're not going to be able to get your haircut on Thursday. If you're believing stuff like that, you put the block on it. I'm so excited. I think I've got the first appointment. I don't know, I'm yet to hear back if that time that I've offered is right. But that's exciting. So yeah, just open up, watch your thoughts, don't be pessimistic, be optimistic, and the universe can show you how. See, I'm a bit pessimistic about getting a bottle of wine. I don't know why. I'd probably enjoy like the first glass of it if I managed to get some, but I don't really want to drink wine. It's just because I can't buy it. It's just because we're not allowed to buy it that I want to buy wine all of a sudden. I don't want the wine headache from it. I don't really want the disturbed sleep from it. But for some reason I want a glass of wine. But I am pessimistic about that, yeah, and so I could change my thoughts about that. So what are you pessimistic about? Is it something that you've been reaching out for over and over again in your life that doesn't seem to be working properly? What are you pessimistic about? Change your beliefs about that, and changing your beliefs isn't about affirming the opposite. I found that doesn't work for me. It's about being open to the question, is this true? It's like, if it's not true, universe, show me. If something else is true, if the opposite of this is true, tell me. If there's another reality that I can't see where I can buy a bottle of wine, you show me, universe. If there's a reality where I can get my hair cut, you just poured one. I'm guessing it's not 8 a.m. where you are, like it is for me. Yeah, we're not allowed to buy alcohol. Like, it made sense when they first stopped, because we had Songkran, it's the Thai New Year, and that the Thai New Year, the week of that is like the death rate in Thailand is super high, because everyone gets drunk, and there's a massive water fight, and everyone's driving around drunk, and there's so many deaths. We even had one on the island a few years ago. Somebody the next morning was dead in a pool. And so they'd got drunk or something. 8 p.m. Oh, there you go. You're all right. You're allowed wine at 8 p.m. Yeah, so they, because of lockdown and everything, they banned alcohol for that week. And then, of course, there was hardly any death. So we've probably, the death rate in Thailand will be better than it usually is through COVID. Because we've only had like 50 deaths or something from COVID. But we've saved... It will be hundreds and hundreds of lives from this alcohol prohibition. I can't say it. Not being able to buy alcohol. And so then they extended it until the end of the month after that week of Songkran. So Songkran was on 13th of April. And now they're extending it indefinitely, they said. Or until next notice, so probably until the end of this month. So I went to the supermarket yesterday after my massage, and they'd put a heap of alcohol out the front, thinking it was... because we were supposed to be able to buy alcohol today, so they'd like stacked up beers right near the door so that people could just grab it and pay, knowing that everyone would be in to stock up. And they were just taking it out again and putting it out the back as I went in. It was very disappointing. But I guess it's good for everyone, hey? Right, also today we've got, so change your thoughts. Be open to new possibilities of beliefs, what you've been thinking about. Your pessimism, just put your pessimism on hold for a while. And it is beautiful in Thailand. Yeah, it is, I know. We have a beautiful life here. And to be honest, we've not done lockdown that well. We've kind of done it Thai way. But the Thai way of life is very communal, and it's not locked down as much as other countries have locked down. And we don't need to. We haven't got any of it here. But yeah, I think maybe it came through here in February, but there's very few people have been affected by it. A lot of people got sick in February, me included. I just got a little bit sick. Some people were sick for 3 or 4 weeks in February. But yeah, there's something about that, you know. Generally, Thai's diet is very good too. You know, they're eating... most of my Thai friends, there are some that go for the sugar and stuff, but most of my Thai friends won't even eat processed food at all. They're just Thai food and rice. They're very specific about it. You know, you can offer them a chip and they'll say no, they'll refuse. And so when you have a clean diet like that, you've got strong immune systems. You've got got strong immune systems anyway, because look at the way they live. It's not, your immune system gets used to it once you live here. Yeah, it's like any kind of country like this, especially in Asia. It's like when in the first year of living here, you get a lot of the belly problems kind of thing until you get used to it. And the wine is terrible in Thailand. They don't do good wine. It's very hard to get good wine here. The wine is terrible. It's getting a little bit better on this island because of the amount of expats that are here. Okay, so today's energy is preparing for work. Yep, so this communication coming about abundance, it could be you're going to have to work again if you've not been working. And it could be like, oh, I'm going to get money again, but I'm going to have to work again. That kind of thing. I've never been busier, but I've been working on my YouTube channel consistently for 8 or 9 months now, and so it's not because of COVID that I've got busy, it's just because of the momentum that I was building on it. And so yeah, I've been working throughout it, but I know a lot of people haven't, and it's kind of weird. Every time I go out and see people on this island, nobody's working, and I'm like, I'm working 12-hour days. I got so much work to do, it's great. But you might not have, and so you're preparing to go back to work. So how do you prepare? Making clear decisions about what you want, what you're prepared to do. Hello, Priya. Yeah, making decisions about what you want to do now. It's a perfect opportunity to make your own rules up now. Especially, if some people have been working from home, it's a perfect opportunity to say, look, we've shown that we can work from home now. Maybe let's all just go into the office for a couple of days a week and work at home the rest of the time. That kind of thing. You can get prepared by having stronger boundaries. We've got the opportunity when things open up to change things. The perfect opportunity to change things. We've got time to think about it. What would it actually be better? Not just better for us, better for the environment and everything. We've seen with people not going to work how much better the environment is. And we've got the technology to change things. And yeah, we've seen that lockdown's not great. And so you do want to be around people and work with people too. But maybe not all the time. Maybe not every day. So things can change. So getting prepared, thinking about how you want to work now. And especially, for people that just don't want to go back into the work that they were in. Could be a big shuffle time. Freedom. Freedom came up as well in the daily read. Reaching out for the freedom that you want. Yeah, like getting prepared for work. Freedom in your work. Staying part-time after getting a taste of it. There you go. Yeah, good choice. I used to, way back, I've had my own business for 20 years now, but before that, I was working in IT for 8 years. Corporate IT, and I went to term time. I had all the holidays off with my kids, school holidays off, which was amazing, which was really good. I loved it. It was great. I loved that pattern of working. It's like being at school again, but you get paid. And I got the whole summers off. Oh, it was like being at school again, but getting paid. It was great. So yeah, I wouldn't have changed that for anything. Hey Ashley, how are you? So freedom, let's get thinking about our freedom now. I'm having to think about changes in my business too, because I'm pretty much at my limits now. If it gets busier than this, I won't be able to handle it, and so something's got to change. So I'm not trying to think about how to change things. I'm just open. What's the next step? Hey yourself, what's the next step? Because I'm at what 1.6k of subscribers on YouTube now. I didn't expect that low-ish number to be completely booked up. I expected, it'd be when I got 5k or something like that, and so it's gone faster than I thought, which is amazing. But I'm having to think about this freedom now so that I've got time to do other things as well. This worked in lockdown. It's been great in lockdown because I haven't had the opportunity to do anything else. But now, booking in for a hair appointment on Thursday, and I'm thinking I am going to have to work my work around it, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm thinking about my freedom now too, changing things up. That's the energies of today. things are changing. We're getting a shift. You want to reach out for what you want. Now, reach out for what you want. Yeah, that's it. The energies for today, and the card is trust. This is from the Wild Offering Oracle. I can't remember who it's by. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Yeah, just like I said, I know my business is going to have to change slightly, or change soon. And I'm just okay in the unknown and in that question of, okay, what's next? What's the next step here? Resting in the unknown until a clear path is shown. I love that. I love that. And so we can all be in that. Ashley's in the house. Who else is here? A few new names today. That's exciting. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for your subscribes and your likes and all of that. And later on today, I'm going to open up that half-price reading sale for this weekend, which is on my Twin Flame Soulmate readings. And I'm going to publish tonight. Yeah, tonight I'm going to publish some love readings. They're really good, if I say so myself. I recorded them all yesterday. They're all about 20 minutes long this time. And they're really good. I enjoyed mine. Mine was so for me, for Taurus. But yeah, watch out for those on my YouTube channel. I'll be publishing those in about 12 hours, I think. I don't know. I might have a date today. Okay, who wants a reading? Pop up a message. You're welcome, Jessica. How did you find me, Jessica? Did you find me on YouTube? Did you find me in a Facebook group? I've been advertising this daily show a lot. Yeah, all kinds of new names, new faces. The love readings are great. There's just Aries I'm a little bit worried about. I feel like I need to do a follow-up reading on Aries because that was the only relationship drama reading, and I want to know what happens next in their story. Hello, Joao. So yeah, if you haven't been here before, just pop up a message. Get in touch with your higher self to pass on messages. So you can ask a question if you want, or you can just say yes, like Jessica just did. Facebook group. Yay! Oh. Did you see that flash then? Lightning. Joao's up first. Joao. Almost here every day now, Joao. Where's Saska? Saska's usually in. She must be busy today. Stop worrying, Joao. Just get firmer in what you want. This is you can't instantly manifest things, and you don't really want to instantly manifest things, but you can sort your energy out today and get really firm on what you want and head toward it. Set off on that path, even if there's no action to take yet. Hey, Chris, yeah, I pay attention to my sun sign, my rising sign, and my Venus sign. Do you know what your Venus sign is? For the love readings, personally. That's kind of what I do for all of it. The thing is, you see, my Venus sign is the same as my moon sign, it's the same as my Mars sign, pretty much everything. All of the other ones, apart from the sun and my rising, are in Aries. And so I always pay attention to my sun, my rising, and Aries because of that. But the Aries isn't true for me. The Aries love reading this time it's kind of an echo of the past. It's if I'd have carried on that Kenya path, I would have been in that Aries story. So it's interesting. I can't remember the Gemini one. I'll have to watch that again. Joanne, you got to let go of the past. Communication is coming. So like I said, communication is coming. Abundance is coming. Or communication. News that abundance is going to start flowing soon. This time for you, Joao, it's about just getting really firm on what you want and stop worrying about it. Stop trying to do it all yourself. Just get open to the path, Get open to that path. Taurus, Sun, Gemini, Rising, and Venus. Oh, you're so similar to me, Jessica. I'm Taurus, Sun, Gemini, Rising, and Aries. Venus and Aries. You can find out, Chris. I use Cafe Astrology. I went on it this morning to check someone out. Check someone else's chart out to read about them. Because I might have a date today. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have. There you go, Joanne. Don't worry, just let go of the past. Something's coming in. You just need to get your energy sorted right now, as in get really firm on what you want. Jessica's up next. Another Taurus. Good times for Taurus at the moment. Wow, the readings are amazing. The energy is amazing for Taurus right now. It's our time. Jessica, you've got to include yourself. You are loved. Right. This is saying, this was in the daily read as well, about what is being asked of you now is to decide on a direction to go in for you so that you can have something, right? So this is the difference. Maybe in the past, so an example would be in the past, maybe you've started a business like this and you're doing it to help other people. And that's your focus. And then now you're being asked to switch your focus. Oh, okay, this business really is for me. It's so that I've got the money to buy myself a house, right? And that switching focus so it's for you is what you're being asked. That's the include card. You're loved, you see, because you're focused on other people. And so your intention behind doing things is about other people. And this is saying include yourself. What do you want out of it? Any good energy, good balanced energy, it's got to be balanced. It's got to be about win-win for them, for you. You've got the them bit sorted out. Now you've got to focus on for you. And when you do that, when you're focused, okay, I'm going to do this for me now to get this thing for me, things will move forward big time. The universe has been waiting for you to balance that up. This I am love card, it's because it's saying you realize that everyone else is loved. That's why you want to do stuff for people. You're not realizing the same way that you're one of those people. You deserve it too. And this shift is going to make a big difference to you, Jessica. And also, yeah, you're getting prepared. You're getting prepared for changes. You're getting prepared for changes. You do that too, Jessica. Or check the charts out. It was very interesting. I knew most of it about. I've known him for a long time. I knew most of it about him anyway. But it's always interesting to see what's behind these behaviours that you see in people. So you're simply preparing, Jessica. Simply preparing your energy right now. It's kind of nice, isn't it? This lockdown, we get to prepare our energy before that starting pistol goes off and we get to move forward again. It's a good thing anyway, to take time before you set anything off, before you initiate anything, to meditate, to get really clear on your intentions and then move forward. But who does that? Who actually takes the time to do that? I used to. I hardly ever do it now. I get up in the morning and I'll do this, or get up in the morning, go for a run on the beach and then do this. But my intentions are really clear behind my business. But years ago I used to, when I wasn't so busy, I would sit down in my office before work and then meditate and get clear on my intentions for that day. And collectively we've got that energy right now. It's like stay at home and get clear on your intentions before you move forward, before you can move forward again. So there you go. There you go, Jessica. Yeah, you made someone else cry. I'm always making people cry. In a good way though, hey. It's a good way, isn't it, Jessica? Surrounded by Taurus, I know. I'm a Taurus magnet. I love it. I love my Taurus. You wouldn't believe it, right? At this stadium where I train Muay Thai, we are pretty much all Taurus. There's one that's not Taurus. But it started last week. It was my birthday last week. But 2 days before my birthday, it was Samart's birthday. Then it was my birthday. 3 days later, it was the owner's birthday. And then 2 days later, it was my man's birthday. We're all Taurus. Bizarre. Taurus stick together. We get on very well. In a good way. 'Tis in a good way. Right, who's up next? Chris. And then Silvermere. Chris, what's Chris got going on today? Yours was about love yesterday, wasn't it? You're transforming, Chris. It's all this inner work you're doing. You're transforming and you are on track. Oh, one of the love readings, I've got to tell you about this. I can't remember which sign it was. But so in the love readings, I go into like your story and then the next relationship or the current relationship or the next relationship you're going to get into, their story. And one of them was so cool because it showed that how the two stories matched up with each other. So one of them, so the one sign was what they were already doing. So they'd already started opening up to getting to know people better instead of moving forward so fast. So like in lockdown, messaging people, getting to know them before you go on a date kind of thing. So they slowed things right down just because of lockdown, and they were getting used to really getting to know people and stuff before. And it's kind of disappointing for them at the moment because they were not wanting to date these people, getting to know them and then getting to know that they weren't the right people for them kind of thing. But little do they know that that's part of the story for this person, because this person is really good looking and they're so sick of like people or just wanting them for the looks and not getting to know them, right? And so they're already on the path to this person that's going to come in. But I think they're going to travel, if I can remember it rightly, before they meet. And so sometimes you're on the track, Chris. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you're on the track and you don't even know it. And you think, oh, this isn't working because I'm not meeting anyone, or the people that I'm meeting, they aren't the one. But little do you know, though, these steps that you're taking, what you're learning at the moment, is the track to this look. So you're on your track, Chris. You just, you're maybe not seeing it. That's why I wanted to give you that example of that reading yesterday, because that sign, whoever that rings true for when they watch that video, they will be in this moment thinking it's going wrong, that they can't meet the right person. But little do they know, the higher self is getting them prepared so that when they meet, they're going to take the time to really get to know this person. That's what they need, because they're just so sick of everyone being superficial. And so, it's just going to work because of that. So I think that's pretty cool. So Chris, you're transforming, and you've that joyful lover situation, it is coming. You're on the track to it already. So that's cool. Very cool. Silvermere's next. Silvermere. Good news for you, Chris. Good news. Silvermere. Ooh. Interesting. Silvermere. Healing your decision-making process. Healing what needs healing so that you can make clear decisions for yourself. So you've got a story going on that isn't healed within you yet, which is causing some kind of fear so that you can't make good decisions for yourself. This is like someone that's been traumatized, so they've got some kind of a pattern of an empathic pattern where they are focused on pleasing the other person because they don't want to be scared by the other person. So they're noticing what's going on in the emotional state of the other person all the time. And because they're doing that, they attract someone who doesn't want to take responsibility of their own emotional state. So like the empath and narcissist, that's that story. The empath attracts the narcissist because they haven't healed that part of them that was traumatized, that's making them look and try and please everyone so that they can protect themselves. That kind of thing. So your decision-making process, the way that what you're choosing in your life, maybe it's about relationships, I don't know. But it's hindering your choice process. And that's what needs healing. So let's get some more information about that. It's probably not obvious that it's hindering your decision-making process. Yeah, it could be about relationships, this Silvermere, because you got this aversion to criticism. It could be about work as well. Like, you can't do stuff like I do if you've got an aversion to criticism. If you're trying to shield yourself from criticism all the time, you put yourself out there, you get criticized. There's trolls everywhere. So it's something around that. It's something around maybe you had a highly critical parent or a highly critical past partner, and it's, you're still hurting from it. You've got to heal from that so that you're okay about it. You know, people have got all kinds of beliefs, all kinds of perspectives on things, and it doesn't really matter. Anyone else's perspective on me doesn't really matter. Yeah. I'm not here to change anyone's mind. I'm not here to convince people that aren't into this to be into it. I'm not here to convince anything. I'm just here to enjoy myself and do my thing. And those that like it can come to me and get readings. And it's still, sometimes it's not nice when people criticize you, but let it wash over you. Anyway, that's what your healing's all about. And it's affecting your decision-making process, so yeah, you want to get onto that. Silver Mirror is Capi, Sun, Mars, Saturn, Mercury, Virgo, Moon and Rising, Venus and Sag. Wow. Whole lot of earth with a touch of fire. Yeah, I'm a whole lot of fire. With earth and air. I am, and I'm born on the 24th of April, so I'm cusping as well with Aries, so I'm a lot of Aries. A lot of Aries. You're not terribly exciting. I am. I'm terribly exciting with that combo. Barbara's daughter's Taurus too. And what are you, Barbara? Ashley's mate's Taurus. You like him. Well, that's good. That's a good thing, Ashley. Okay, Ashley's up next. Scrolling through all the messages there. And then Barbara. Ashley. Yeah. This is part of the healing process, being grateful. Being grateful for what you're leaving behind. The healing process is first kind of, dealing with your emotions, feeling your emotions first. If you've been one of those that have been trying not to feel the bad emotions. Feeling the emotions first and then kind of coming to terms with it inside of yourself. But the last bit of healing is actually being grateful for what for what happened. That's the last part. That's not something to be jumped to. That's not the first stage of healing, but it's the last stage. And this is a really good sign, Ashley, because this means that you've healed something. You're on that last stage of it now, of being able to be grateful that it even happened in the first place. Whatever you're healing. His birthday's the same as mine too. Wow, he must be amazing. April 24th, so he's got a bit of fire in him as well. That's good. That's good. Yeah, my new man's quite a mix. He's Taurus too, of course. So you're healing yourself, Ashley? Oh, your decisions too, You're going to make different decisions because of this healing. What are you healing? What have you moved away from so much so that you're grateful that it happened? You wouldn't choose it again? That's the decision. You wouldn't choose it again, but you're grateful that it happened. That frees you up. That energy just frees you up not to manifest the same thing over again. You don't attract it anymore when you're in that energy. That's really good. Really good energy. So the decisions you've been making up until now that have been affected by this thing that you've healed will be different now. So this energy that we've got for today, reaching out for something that didn't work before, that's saying now you can reach out for something, maybe your business. Now you can reach out for something and it will work because you've healed this thing, and your decisions will be different because of it. So you'll be attracting different people, you'll be attracting, control. Okay, there you go. You're welcome, Silvermere. I'm learning to be similar to what you're embodying. About the criticism thing. I don't get a lot of criticism because I'm confident in myself. When you're confident in yourself and when you don't care, you don't get very much, but it still comes in because there's dickheads everywhere. Quite frankly, they're everywhere. Barbara's up next. I'll get you 4 cards, not 1. Barbara, empath criticism. Oh, yeah. Brave. Yeah, I've been doing this for 20 years. 9 years of it online, solely online, which I love. Which is good for me, you know, you've got that shield. You've got that shield when you work online. Working in my own space, not having people in my own space, it's good. Barbara. Barbara, you've got a higher awareness than the people that are around you. You're the black sheep in the room. You're not putting yourself around people that are like you. This energy is kind of you trying to convince, you wishing other people would have the same awareness of you. So you choosing to be around people that aren't aware of themselves, don't have a higher awareness, and you wanting to try and make them aware. That's not a very good situation. Why not just put yourself in a room of aware people? This is like getting into a romantic relationship and then trying to change them. Getting into a romantic relationship with somebody that's not a good match to you and then trying to change them into the person for you. That doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense to put yourself in a room full of unaware people and try and make them aware either. It doesn't make sense. You're allowed to choose the people that are right for you. You're allowed to get to know people and then choose them. Whether it's friendships, lovers, anything. You're allowed to get to know people and see if they're a good match to you. This is saying, Barbara, you're thinking that the law of attraction isn't working for you and you're here to save the world, to change people's minds, to open their eyes up, and you're not. You can't do that. You can't change people. And that's going to set you free when you realize that and stop doing it. You don't need to. It's not even your place. Really, I used to do that in my business. I thought I was here to save the world and to heal people and, wake people up to their healing. I was the kind of person oh yeah, you're a narcissist. I can see it. I can heal you. No, well, I can't. I can't do that. And it was when I gave that up and just did my thing and let people come to me. So the people that come to me for help, they're already working on themselves. They're already doing this work. I'd be way beyond them. They wouldn't understand what the hell I was going on about if they weren't doing that stuff. And so it's okay. It's okay to attract people that are kind of similar to you and then just help them a bit. Right? So Barbara, you don't need to be the black sheep. You're the black sheep putting yourself in the field of white sheep instead of just going to the field of black sheep. So you've got some kind of a vow or some kind of a desire or some kind of, you think this is your purpose of living, to change people, and it's not. That never works. It never works in a romantic relationship. It never works in any other kind of relationship too. Instead, Barbara, you can just be creative and get firm in that, doing what you want to do. And then, as I said, you'll attract the people that want that. You'll attract the people that are like you. So this is saying, Barbara, you can go easy on yourself. Do what you want to do. You're not here to change people. You're not here to take the worst in the world and make it the best in the world. You're heaping a lot of, not just burdens on your shoulders, but impossible burdens on your shoulders. Things that it's just impossible to do because you can't change people. You can help people though. So you must be a healer or a helper in some way. But you need to start doing your creative thing just for yourself, just for the fun of it, what you like to do, staying in your own energy, staying in your own lane, and then you'll attract those right people. Hey Cassie, how are you? Cassie's in the house. Just be more willing to go with the flow. Right, Ashley? Yeah, instead of controlling it. Surrender your agenda. That's come up so many times in readings lately. Surrender your agenda. It's when our ego wants to control things and it wants to use the law of attraction to kind of make our life be how we want it to be on that path. But our higher self goes, I've got a better path for you. Yeah. Cassie, do you want a reading? Anyone else want a reading? I think I've got everybody that asked for one already. Barbara's Leo. Oh, Leo. Your love reading is very interesting. It's going to be published in about 11 hours. I think I'll publish those. Yeah, your love reading is very interesting. I remember the first side of it because the first card out for Leo is Strength. It was the Leo card. Cool. Cassie, you want one? I'll do one for you. I know you want one anyway, Cassie. But if there's anyone else watching, you're welcome, Barbara. Cassie. You got some forgiveness to do, Cassie, instead of judging people. Judgment can be sneaky. We've got like the really obvious judgment where we're going, you're a bad person for doing that. That's obvious judgment. The sneaky judgment, which is like Barbara's doing, I can help you. That's a sneaky judgment. It's a judgment that flies under the radar. We don't realise we're judging people sometimes when we're trying to change them, but that's what it is. You got some people to forgive. People that are doing the wrong thing. People that are making decisions, choices that are different than you would make. How many people are going off at the moment, like getting angry because people wearing masks or not wearing masks, stuff like that. And I just back down, especially like I've got a lot of Australian friends, of course, with living there. And when, like a few weeks ago, we've been wearing masks for a long time, and it works, it definitely works. And I remember putting it out on Facebook. It was some kind of, some graphs about the countries that wear masks, like the Asian countries, and how much less disease there is there because of it. And all the Australians were saying, no, masks make it worse. Well, Australians have been wearing masks for a couple of weeks now, I think, and the numbers, it's like 90% better because of them since the mask wearing. And so it's that kind of thing. It's like judgments based on the choices that you'd make based on the information that you've got. Sneaky judgments, and you've got to forgive people for that. Aren't we seeing that through this COVID thing, that information changes and then your choice changes really quickly? It changes really quickly. Bye, Silvermere. Thanks for coming. So yeah, Cassie, people to forgive. I'm not feeling like it's big things. As I said, it's not like big, obvious judgments. It's the sneaky little judgments. And this is just so your energy gets changed slightly, Cassie, so that you can move forward on this mystery path. It's so you're a little bit okayer about everything, so that your heart's open, because your higher self wants to bring you your next step. So it's not for anything in particular. It's just so that your vibration is higher, because your higher self wants to move you forward. People that are making different choices than you is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Based on the information that they've got, which we all gather information, throughout our lives. And we change our mind, right? That's what's happening with me in my love life at the moment. This guy's been in my life for a long time. He's adored me for a long time. He's been super sure. And I wasn't. Because based on the information that I had from him, I was wary of him. But that was about my own healing too. And then I got some new information about him. And it changed my mind. And so that's what happens. We pick up new information, we change our minds, and we've got to forgive ourselves for that as well, too. There you go, Cassie. Perfect sense. Cool. That's good. So I think I've done everybody. I might get on with my day. Thanks, everyone, for coming along. I'm going to publish those love readings later on today, or tomorrow for those of you that are in America. Tomorrow morning it will be for you guys, which will be the start of my half-price reading sale on those love readings. So look out for that on my YouTube channel. I hope everyone has a great day or night, whatever. I will be on tomorrow because I'll be doing like a love special tomorrow. So join me tomorrow for that. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.